There is an iconic, can't-miss landmark that you see the minute that you drive into downtown Burkesville. It's perched high atop this mountain with this gorgeous view of Burkesville and Cumberland County. It is none other than the Alpine Motel. I'm with John Kyle, the owner. We're up here. It's gorgeous, and I mean, what a unique place. And I just love kind of the backstory of how you came to be the owner of this landmark.
Yeah, we moved here in 2008, but in 2012, this place came for sale and we bought it and needed some renovating, so we've been nonstop ever since. It's been a fun little journey, but we were always intrigued by it being up on the hill, and somebody actually built this in 1950. It's pretty amazing.
Did it need a lot of work when you guys bought it?
Yeah, the insides were still pretty original from back in the day. Plumbing, electric, everything had to be redone. Now we're painting. It's been fun.
One of the best views.
Yeah.
Hands down. And you were definitely kind of going for a vibe, right? There's this cool, kind of trendy vibe to it.
Yeah, kind of like a boutique motel.
Yeah, motels are cool again.
It's just a nice town. I mean, it's a beautiful area. It's at the river and lakes and a golf course, the state park. There's a lot that brings people in here. And it's just a nice little quiet town.
We are just on the other side of the main stretch of rooms that you have here. How many rooms do you have?
There's 24 rooms. There's a couple suites. And then there's a 4-bedroom house at the end that we rent on Airbnb. That used to be the owner's house when they built it back in 1950. We have a restaurant area in there where we don't have a restaurant yet, but we're working on that. But we cater parties and stuff. The future is a restaurant.
That's the next step in this process, right? So our show is Hometown Proud, Cumberland County. Why are you proud to kind of transform this iconic landmark here, and you're creating memories for people that come to visit?
It's just been fun, that we meet. We've met a lot of interesting people over the years that are friends now. And we have so many guests that come from out of state that come here all the time just because they like the atmosphere. And
I bet a lot of people that come back because they liked it here.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's fun. And it's just a different business to be in. We were in the boat business in Florida, so this is a whole new chapter in life for us, but it's been fun.
Are you noticing more and more visitors coming here from states that you didn't believe they even knew about Cumberland County and Burkesville, Kentucky?
Yeah, a lot of people I know come for an unrelated business, and then they see the area and what Cumberland County has to offer and end up coming back for fun.
And hopefully stay here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for showing us around.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
So to book your next stay at the Alpine Motel, go to alpinemotel.com. If you're looking for an off-the-beaten-path kind of place to stay here in the Burkesville, Cumberland County area, surrounded by the love of animals, then Hidden Cave Ranch is just for you. It's a bed and breakfast nestled on a farm. There's horseback riding, and it's also home to the area's only equine rehabilitation and therapy program. I'm with Marianne Herman, who is the co-owner here, and immediately when you come out here, I know it's hard work, but it is relaxing as a guest coming out here for the first time. But Marianne, you and your husband have a really unique all-American story on how this all came about, right?
That's right. Yes.
So how did you all make your way to Burkesville, Kentucky?
Yep. So, we decided to move, that we wanted to move to the United States, which is from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So
That's a jump.
That's a big jump. So we sold everything we had over there, our house, our business, our cars, and everything we had, we put in a big shipping container. And we came here with 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a horse. So we brought our pets with us, and we stumbled upon this farm while we were driving this area, and we ran into the realtor, and we started talking with her. And it was just God's plan. He wanted us here because when we first saw it, it was not in our price range, but everything just fell into place, and we were able to buy it. And the house was finished, but there were some details that we had to do. We came here on a visa, so we had to have a business plan and we had to start a business. So we knew that we wanted to do a bed and breakfast and breeding horses, but that expanded them more and more. So we also do RV rental right now, and we have a storage for RVs and boats, and the animals expanded. The breeding program really, we breed very special breeds.
I was gonna say, this is not like any kind of horse I've ever heard of. and I think how unique it is.
Yeah.
It's for a reason that you wanted to have this specific horse.
Yes, so we breed American Bashkir curly horses. So these horses are hypoallergenic. In the wintertime, they really look like poodles, so they have a curly coat. In the summertime, they shed it, and they have just a curly mane and curly eyelashes. But we get a lot of families with allergies. So not just to stay here, but also buyers, obviously, and many tears has been shed because people thought they could never be around horses again, and then this whole new world opened up for them. And then, like you mentioned, we also do therapy for kids. And so in the future, I also have little ones. I want to take them to the nursing homes or hospitals, so that way we don't have any risk that somebody is allergic to them if you bring a regular horse.
And they get to experience the joy of being around a horse.
Yeah.
Do you find too their temperament is special as well?
Yes, so they're very people-orientated, they're very curious, very friendly, especially with children. I mean, we also do a lot of rescue for horses and dogs and cats and sheep.
I feel like everybody has on
Yeah,
here.
yes,
So I love it. So if you stay at the bed and breakfast, you can do some horseback riding.
yes,
Here.
yes. So we are not the typical dude ranch, so it's not like the head to tail follow along trail ride. So we always take the people in the arena first, so I can evaluate what kind of riding skills you have. I mean, the horses are safe. It's not like they're going to take off, but still you have to keep them on the trail. And so sometimes people are more interested staying in the arena because I teach them about horses, horsemanship, why horses do the things they do or don't do the things they do. And sometimes they learn something about themselves and they enjoy that too.
And then you can interact with the other animals you have too.
Yep. So we have Scottish Highland cattle. We had our first 2 calves this year. And I got alpacas. We have St. Croix and Katahdin sheep. So those are hair sheep. You don't have to steer them. And I got 2 potbelly pigs. They are at the house though. And they just turned 13 years old. So I got them since they were this big, and now they're big, fat potbelly pigs. Yep.
How big is the bed and breakfast? How many people can stay there?
So we have 5 guest rooms, so we can sleep 12 people, but 2 rooms are combination rooms. Bedrooms have either a king size or a queen, but they share a bathroom. So if you book the big room, you have to either book the other room with it, or we block the other room, so everybody always have a private bathroom.
With a name like Hidden Cave Ranch, there has to be a cave here.
Yes, and it's hidden. Yes. So we
An adventure too to go find it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So it is in the woods, all the way on the other side. We do have 8 dogs, and they like to take you there. There's a creek coming out of the cave, so it's nice and cool. It's always the same temperature, so in the winter it's nice and warm, in the summer it's nice and cool. And the dogs would love to take you on a hike and show you where the cave is.
It must be pretty special that you hear from people afterwards about how meaningful their stay was.
Oh, yes. And especially also, the biggest thing we also hear is, like, I've never slept so good. Because, a lot of people are stressed, they're from the city, and they're all, and then they finally relax, and then all the tiredness comes out, and they relax and they sleep.
To stay unlike anything in Cumberland County, I think.
Yes.
So to book your stay here at Hidden Cave Ranch, just go to hiddencaveranch.com.
Coming up, we're going to wrap up our trip to Cumberland County and Dale Hollow Lake. Stay with us.